Yeah, it was a while. I mean, I kind of wish it would happen again. It never feels like Christmas when there's no
Yeah.
snow out there.
Yeah, I always want there to be snow for Christmas. Not a ton, just enough to cover the grass and not
Yeah.
to lay on the road. But yeah, there's got to be snow for Christmas. Has to be. If
Dude,
it's
I'm like the opposite. I wouldn't mind it if it literally fucking blizzarded. Like,
oh no.
I would love that.
If I know I'm going to be off work, then I'll say yes. But the thought of having to shovel the freaking snow just makes my back hurt just thinking about it.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah. So I want a couple inches. Like 3 inches, 4, typical. That'd be enough for me.
Fair enough.
Yeah. We could have just said it. That's what she said there. Yeah. I was hoping you would say it, but I don't know if you can. I don't know. Can you?
Go, eh.
Can you? That's what she said. Your own joke. Like when I said I want to. Like if I like how I said like I want a couple inches. That's what she said. You know, I don't feel like you can.
I feel like that's cocky.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I don't know what that's what she said etiquette is on that. I don't feel like you can do it to your own comment.
That's what she said etiquette. That's what she said etiquette.
Hey, there you go.
All right. Should we get started here?
Hey, let's get this baby
now that we did a little
going.
bit of catching up and going, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right. All right, welcome everybody to another rousing edition of Ineffably Sublime. I'm your host, DeeJ, and with me, as always, is one of my favorite people ever, Spirit of the Woodpecker, Mitch.
Oh, I love when you say nice things about me. I never get to hear that enough.
It's true, though. That's what I just said the other day at work. I don't know what you were doing. Something. But I don't know if you had heard me do it, but I looked over at whoever was paying attention, and I said, that's probably my favorite thing I've done all year long was start a podcast with that dude.
I did not hear that.
Oh my God. You were doing something ridiculous.
Oh, I'm sure I was.
And I was so funny.
Yeah, who knows what the hell I was doing.
I said I should have did that shit ages ago. So this podcast is birthed too late, but never too late for fun, I guess.
Better, what's that say? Better late than never.
That's
At least
right.
We're doing it now, and we're kicking ass while we're doing it.
That's right.
Yep.
I think our episode this morning is already up to 10 plays.
Nice.
Which is good.
I know. Okay, so I feel bad when I say some of the stuff now because we hit on tinsel, and I said I hate tinsel. And this morning I got a picture from Sheila showing me up her Christmas tree, and it is top to bottom just caked in tinsel. So instantly I'm like, oh, she heard me say that I hate tinsel. So then here she is listening, enjoying herself, looking at her tree, hearing me say, oh, fuck tinsel. Yeah, so part of me feels a little bad, like if I say something and then somebody actually likes it. So there's a little part of me that I don't want to hold back on my opinion though, because I will
what did
say
you respond with? Did you respond with, "Wow, I love tinsel"?
Okay, so we'll just I'm sure she's not going to care, but she sent me the picture. And then she's like, I always have tinsel on my tree. It's a must. And then she also has a picture of Harry Styles on her tree. And I said, I just can't do tinsel. I find it distracting. I said, but it does look nice on her tree, which, in all seriousness, it does look nice. I will say, because there's not a lot of it on there. There's just enough.
Right.
and I do like it. I think it's more of just me. I don't like it because of what I have to do to clean it up and everything.
Sure.
Yeah, I'm still standing strong on a pure white Christmas tree is stupid. And if anybody does have one, I'm sorry. I don't like them.
We're looking at you, Nate.
What's that?
Nate has one.
Ah, son of a bitch. See, now
it's okay. I told him already I didn't care for white Christmas. Yeah, it's okay. He's like, I don't like him either.
It's okay.
Stand by your lady, folks.
Yeah, absolutely, absolutely. But and that's the thing. I don't want people to be like, well, screw this guy. He doesn't like my tree. Screw him. I'm not gonna, do anything. Like, I don't know, man. I start to feel bad. Like there was like a good solid 10 minutes where I'm like I should apologize. Like, anytime that I say I don't like something, should I, already start it with well, I mean, if you have it, that's cool, and I might like it on your thing, but just for me, I don't like it. I don't know. I don't know what I'm really saying here. I guess I just feel bad. I kind of want to just be, I want to please everybody.
I feel you.
And I just, because I don't like to, not that I guarantee you I didn't hurt anybody's feeling. I didn't hurt Sheila's feelings by saying that I don't like tinsel. But there's a part of me that's like, well, what if I offended them, by saying I don't like something that they do or something that they have.
Well, I mean, I guess you'll have that. I don't really know how to. If you like tinsel on your tree, that's good. Yeah. I'm happy for you.
Yeah. I just know growing up, I hated it. I just hated to deal with it. Like I said, it was in your carpet. Yeah. It was just
all I could think of nowadays is like if I had tinsel on my tree, it would be everywhere because my son would be like, "Ooh, like this." Like we specifically put up a 4-foot tree on top of a crate, so it like stood a little taller, and we decorate. It's really small, and we put wooden ornaments on it because I knew he would be taking that shit off. And guess what? They're at the bottom of the steps every time I come home.
Man.
Because he throws them down there.
He throws.
Or they're in the kitchen, or they're in the sink, or they're in the bathroom. Like, they're everywhere. And I've never decorated a tree so much.
It's just all the time.
Yeah, so like Tammy made these wooden ornaments like 4 years ago. And she's like, I'm going to sell them. And nobody bought them, which is fine. They're really pretty. And I'm glad that nobody bought them because now we're using them.
Yeah.
And I like them. And I'm like, well, they came in handy this year. So it's a good thing you didn't sell them because, if we would have, he would have, I can't even imagine some of the sentimental ornaments that we have. Mm-hmm. If they would have ended up at the bottom of the stairs, they'd be gone.
Oh, yeah. Oof.
So I'm glad we didn't put up a tree. Like, I don't even know if next year we're going to be able to. He's really going to have to do some growing up before we tree up.
And, and that's the thing with kids. Year by, just because he's like this year, next year he might be just so calm and we'll just, because I feel like that's how we were with Izzy. I feel like the first couple years, because we would have a tree like literally on the floor, and then we would, like, of course, the first couple feet, there would be like nothing there because we knew she would grab them. But I feel like it was rather early that we could just decorate the tree and not even have to worry about it. So I feel confident that maybe at this time next year, you'll be able to have a legit tree and you'll be able to decorate it top to bottom and not have to worry. I have faith.
I hope so. He'll be pushing 4 years old this time next year. So
yeah, I think you should be okay.
We're gonna give it a shot. We're gonna play it by ear for as long as we can, and
absolutely
go from there.
Yeah,
we have like these 2 little trees that are on the windowsill, and they have like miniature ornaments on them, and he doesn't take those ones off.
Oh.
He looks at them. He handles them often. He looks at them, and he's always just like snowman or Santa Claus. Like he says what they are, but the star that's on top of that tree, it's destroyed. He's taken it off, and he's just completely messed it up.
Oh man.
So I don't know, man. It's something, that's for sure.
Yeah, it'll be one of those things. I like I said, I feel you'll be good. This might be the worst year that you have to deal with it, and then you'll be okay. And you know what? Even if next year you do, then it'll be okay. Because damn it, it's your kid, and they can do whatever the hell they want. That's how I look at it that way now, but back then I didn't.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was kind of different back then. They're like, God damn it, I just want to set this tree, and I just want to put this here, and I can't do that because this kid just is handsy and wants to, grab things and throw things. And yeah, I get it.
So, we'll see how it goes.
Yeah.
I'm not going to get too worked up about it. So.
Oh, God, no.
All right, folks. Well, we are here today, and we're going to be doing more Christmas facts, but this time we're going to be leaning on some. Mitch had a great idea to do statistics that we did not think about doing last time. So they're very interesting, and this is like, what do you want to call it, Mitch? Like stats about Christmas?
Yeah, like fun facts, or not even fun facts, like
percentages and numbers and movie grosses and just things like that.
Yeah, a lot of pop culture stuff. I would say pop culture, just kind of fun little, just random facts and shit. I don't know what the hell to call it. I don't know what we would call it. Yeah, just a lot of cool Christmas stuff.
And I also got some from ChatGPT as well that may not be on here.
Yeah.
So we can go ahead and get started if you would like to. It looks like there's 32 short facts, and then we have like a little chart here and some movie information, and then some song information, which the link to that is at the very bottom of this list. I don't know if you saw that or not.
Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, that's the I believe it was called, because I didn't look deep into it, but it was like the most downloaded Christmas songs of the year so far.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. So we'll get to look at the Christmas songs and decide which ones are ass and which ones are actually decent. I think in some of these 32 facts, they talk about a couple of songs, so we may talk about the same Christmas song more than once on here, and that's okay. So I'll go ahead and start. How about with good old fact number 1, that Black Friday is not the busiest shopping day of the year. It's the 2 days right before Christmas are the busiest days. I would have always assumed that it was Black Friday.
No, I actually knew that every year for my Facebook memories, I see on, like, I'll go through, and it's always like the couple days before Christmas, I'll always see like, Walmart fucking blows. Like, don't go. Or like, I always go, and I always forget that it's like just an absolute zoo. And I remember last year, I think it was last year. It was either last year or the year before. I went there, and I was just like so unenamored by what I was experiencing. And someone had looked at me, and we met eyes, and it was a complete stranger. And they said, "This place is a zoo." I said, "Yeah, it's kind of like Christmas time at Walmart." And they looked at me, and their face just lit up with just joy. Like, it was the funniest thing and the most realistic thing they had ever heard.
Yep. That's pretty much 100% accurate. Yeah. Funny and accurate. It's funny because it's true. That old saying.
Yeah.
But yeah. See, I've been lucky. I've always been lucky enough to be done. Well, a lot of it is because Autumn's birthday is on the 20th of December. So I gotta, So I gotta pretty much, double bang it here. And I gotta do, it's like once I do birthday, I'm like, well, So I pretty much have to be done by the 19th. You know, and I'm not going to be like, well, I'm going to buy her birthday present now and then I'm going to wait. It's like, no, I'm just going to do it all. So it is kind of nice a little bit having her birthday that close, but it also sucks. It's only nice because I know I'm going to get done. I'm not going to wait until the 23rd of December or right at Christmas Eve to do any shopping.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's hard to, sometimes you just, sometimes that's the way the paychecks land though, you know what I mean?
Yeah, that's true. That's true.
And you got to do what you got to do.
Yep.
And we've been trying to do Christmas shopping every week. We do some, more so than the previous week or whatever, and we try to get everything, we try to be as organized as possible, but
yeah,
sometimes and it's been, in the past few years since COVID, my favorite thing that has come out of COVID, there's two things, two positives that I personally found. Number one, movie theaters. You know what I mean? I don't really have the drive or capacity to want to go to the movies anymore.
Right.
And number two is curbside pickup. Curbside pickup is the greatest innovation that has ever come to the world ever.
I love curbside pickup.
Right. And it is my absolute favorite thing. And I found myself from, my friend Matt. A shout out to Matt if you're a listener. I don't know if you are. He's a good buddy of mine. We have a very mutual love for Christmas, but he used to tell me that he goes, I don't need your phone number, DeeJ, because if I ever need you, I'll just go to Walmart. And it's true. I used to be at Walmart so often that anybody could just find me there.
No shit.
And it wasn't just because I was running from my ex-wife. That was one reason. But it's just the place to go.
Yeah.
And I liked to go shopping. Whether I had the money or not, I just went.
Yeah.
And it was just somewhere I would go to pass time. I would see people that I liked to talk to. I would, I always knew what was out and about. And, that was that. And then COVID happened. And Walmart took down their 24-hour service.
Mm-hmm.
And I found myself going less and less and less. And then before you knew it, now I just order my groceries every week and I don't even go to the friggin' store.
Yeah.
And then Christmas rolls around and I'm like, I really felt something was missing. Like I felt a void. And I was like, I think it's going shopping.
Yes.
Not being able to go or not wanting to go into the store or not doing it is like feels empty. So once a week we started going, like, after Thanksgiving, we're going to go, at least to one place every week and, get something. And it's crazy out there. Like, it's insane. The stores feel crammed. They feel tiny. They feel like there's so much wall to wall that like you can't move.
Oh my. Okay.
And I don't like it.
Yeah.
It's not the same.
Yeah, that sucks.
It does suck.
Yeah. Because, I kind of feel you on that. Like, I miss the whole mall experience. Like, I keep telling Izzy about, like, back in the day, Clearfield Mall was the place to be. And then if you really wanted to get fancy, you would drive up to DuBois. And you would have to try to find a parking spot to go to DuBois Mall, because that you were, asshole to elbow with people. And now you go and it just doesn't have the same feel to it.
Dude, we spent 6 hours at the DuBois Mall on Black Friday.
Really?
I was shocked by that. But yeah, we were there for 6 hours and we only went to like 3 places.
Oh my God. Ooh,
yeah, it was something.
That is a long freaking time.
It was. We went about 9 a.m. and we left there 1.
Choo.
And that's including a meal. We sat down and ate.
Okay. I didn't think there were that many stores. Well, you said you only went to 3, though.
We went to Ross. We went to Big Lots. We went to the Gourmet Kitchen. We went to the
Penny's?
Bookstore. No, we didn't go to Penny's.
Oh.
I think that's it, man. And then we sat and ate, and we just spent time in each one of those stores. Like, we were in Big Lots for a long time. And it was packed to the brim, dude. It was literally asshole to elbow, like you were saying. There were so many people.
That's cool, and then it's not.
Then you go to the other side of the mall, and there was not a person walking.
The part where Sears used to be, that part?
Yeah, nobody was there.
And that used to be the fun spot. I used to love that part of Du Bois Mall because you had that cinnamon place. Then you had Sears. Then you had GameStop.
FYE.
I loved walking down that way. Now it's crud.
It's a complete ghost town over there.
Yep. And that's
like when I say not a soul, I mean it. There wasn't anybody down there.
Yeah, that's sad. Just absolutely sad.
Yeah.
And like I said, back in the 80s, Clearfield Mall, because you started at Ames. That was at like where Ollie's is now. That was called Ames. And then you had Fashion Bug. So of course, my mom and my sisters would go there. Then you would have Hallmark, and then you'd want to go into Hallmark and see all the Christmas decorations. Then you had Record Mart, and that back then it still wasn't CDs at the time. But then later on they did get CDs. But you had all the fun shit in there. And then you would walk down, and then you would have it kind of wide off. You would have like an arcade. Then you had a pizza shop. Then on the corner, it was a place called Dipper Dan. It was an ice cream store. I mean, just wall-to-wall stores, and it was just so fun to go to the Clearfield Mall. Now,
sounds awesome.
Yeah, it was. It really was. And then what the heck was that? There was a supermarket right beside it where I don't even know what's in there now. That Harbor Freight. I think it used to be Was it Riverside or something? So then after we would go to the mall, then we would drive right over to the whatever grocery store it was at the time. And then we'd get, donuts and all sorts of stuff. That area used to be so fun. And then Facebook was showing pictures of what like downtown used to look like back in the 60s and 80s, 60s through the 80s, and how, downtown Clearfield would just be lit up. Christmas tree, lights on every light post, and now it's very depressing driving through there.
Yeah. Now, I mean, I have to hand it to Du Bois. Over the course of my time at Domino's, that was my favorite. The reason I liked Domino's so much is because of Christmas time. Like, I liked I knew where every hot spot was. I knew where all the lights were. Like, it was always great driving around. It was very festive, and I felt that. And over the course of time, they added lots and lots of lights. The city, I mean, like, you drive down South Main Street, in the evening, there's literally lights on every pole, all the way through, down South Main Street, up Hospital Avenue, down Brady Street, over the bridge, all that. Like, every light pole has red and green lights.
It is very nice. I noticed that last night. Everything was starting to light up whenever I was driving through there. And that's what I even said. Autumn was even just saying that too. She's like, man, Du Bois looks so nice when it comes to Christmas. I'm like, yeah, it's very, very well done.
Yeah, it's come a long way for sure.
Yeah.
And like all that's, recent. Like almost all the way down Maple Avenue, they have lights on every light post.
Yeah.
But then you get to the rest of it and you're just like, the rest of Du Bois just sucks. Like,
yeah. See, and I think that's why I haven't been very festive these last few years. And I'm starting to get a little bit, starting to come back to me a little bit. And I feel like that has something to do with it. You're seeing more houses. It feels like, and I don't know if it is or not, but it feels like more houses these last couple years have become to start decorating more. Like I said, Du Bois looks very good. Yeah. When we were in State College the other night, it was, there were a lot of nice little spots there. But yeah, when you're in Clearfield, it's just like, I don't know, like downtown kind of depresses you.
Yeah.
But yeah, this is the most festive I've felt in a while, and I'm trying to figure out what it is.
Maybe it's this. Maybe it's learning about Christmas.
It could be. It could be this podcast and learning about Krampus snatch and tinsel and easy to install gingerbread houses.
That's right. Easy install.
Oh.
All right. So let's see. Number 2 here. That was a long tangent.
That was.
1/3 of the 20 highest grossing movies were released during the Christmas season, proving that going to the movies after opening gifts is still a popular tradition. So, I mean, okay. Yeah, I've gone to the movies on Christmas Day.
I never have. I've thought about it, but I've never actually done it.
I don't know what the hell we went to see, but I feel like it wasn't a Christmas movie that we went to see. It was like something else.
Okay. I know we just got new owners at the Clearfield Theater, the Ritz. And all last week, I believe it was, for the the 7 o'clock showing, they showed A Christmas Story every night at 7 p.m. Yeah. And I think they're doing, I'll have to go and look, but I think they're doing like a Christmas movie like every week, I feel like. And I thought, man, that is really cool to do that. And there was a part of me that was tempted to go down and watch, even though I've watched Christmas Story, many, many, many times. But still to see it on the big screen would be kind of cool. And I wonder, like when I first read this about 1/3 of the 20, the highest grossing movies, I wonder if that has something to do also with the Star Wars movies. Because once Disney bought Lucasfilm, they started, remember all the sequel movies were coming out right at Christmas time. It was always like middle of December. So I wonder if that has something to do with it too. Not only like Christmas movies in general, but I wonder if that has something to do with it. Like, are they saying Christmas movies, or are they just saying, well, they're just saying highest grossing movies were released. Okay, so it's not just Christmas. So that does make sense that, because I think, every single one, like 7, 8, and 9, I think, Rogue One, was it December?
Yeah, it was December.
Yeah. Solo? I think they're all, no, I don't think Solo was December. I don't remember now.
Huh.
Yeah. But I wonder if that has... Yeah. Oh, go ahead.
I always find myself pining for Star Wars movies come Christmas time.
Yeah.
Only because I didn't get into it until, about this time.
Right. And that's when we were growing up. But then again, still, I was too young to go to the movies when the original trilogy came out. But it was Star Wars movies were only on Memorial Day weekend. That's it. So the original trilogy was all end of May. I believe every single one of the prequel movies all released in May. So that was my thought was, all right, Star Wars, that's what I grew up thinking was Memorial Day weekend. Yeah, now it's they've changed it to December, which I've got no problem with it other than having to stand in line, which I've been lucky. I think every movie I went to go see, I didn't have to really stand in line.
Well, that's good. Lines suck.
Yeah. Because lines suck to begin with. Then lines suck in the middle of December. That's a little extra suckage.
Wow.
Right. Yeah.
Well, speaking of Christmas Story, and in regards to how the movie ends, I know this is number 3 is meant for you to read, but I'll let you read 2 of the next ones that I wanted to get the good segue there. It is tradition in Japan to eat KFC for Christmas. Orders must be placed 2 months in advance.
That's pretty crazy there.
So at the end of Christmas Story, they go for Chinese food.
Yeah. Yep.
I know that Japan and Chinese are different, but regardless, that's what that made me think of.
Yeah, exactly. Me too. Yeah, that is wild stuff. So I wonder if KFC must be. Are they busy year round, or they're just extra busy on Christmas? I wonder. I gotta wonder what their business is.
Very strange.
That is 2 months in advance.
It's a long time.
Wow, that is a long time. So fucking October. They're going to be like, yeah, I want the crispy chicken. I want the mac and cheese bowl.
For Christmas Eve. That's so weird.
Yeah.
About.
Like, who would think, like, all right, Merry Christmas, and throw down a couple KFC buckets. I've got no problem with that. I think that would actually be kind of cool. I think I might go into a little Japanese heritage and try to, say this is what my people used to do. Start doing KFC. I think I could pass as Japanese.
I mean, just do your 23andMe, man. Maybe you're already there.
Yeah, I did do Ancestry. There's nothing.
Man.
That Ancestry, that was so disappointing. I was so excited that I was going to get some, like, cool country, but I'm like, English, Irish, Scottish, German. I'm like, that's lame. So, yeah, I wanted, like, Japan or, I don't know. I don't know what I wanted. Like Croatia. Brazilian or something.
Yeah.
Like some exotic country, but no, I'm nothing.
That's okay, man. The people that came together to make you who you are the people that, we appreciate.
Well, yeah, they're all right people, I guess. But yeah, KFC. I love that idea.
Yeah, it's smart, quick.
Yeah.
Less work, no dishes.
Yeah, just pull the chicken out of the bucket, eat it on a paper plate. Hopefully they're using paper plates. I'm telling you, paper plates for holidays. I don't know why you wouldn't do anything else.
Yeah, that's the way to go.
I'm a paper plate. We used to, growing up, it used to always to be the nice, fancy, Christmas plates and all that shit. Once you get old enough, it's like, no, let's put it on a frickin' paper plate because you're going to have to clean enough stuff. You got to, if you're having turkey or ham, you got to clean that whole damn thing up and all the side dishes if you're doing, cranberry sauce or whatever. Just, just paper plates, man.
I try to operate on a disposable eatery mindset 99% of the year.
Yeah. Yep. Same. Yeah. Doing dishes is so overrated. If I had a dishwasher, see, we don't have a dishwasher here. But that is the crazy thing. I kind of don't mind doing dishes.
I mean, 10 out of 10 would recommend on a dishwasher.
Yeah.
They make countertop dishwashers.
Yeah. I don't know. There's just some sort of satisfaction I have when you get a really crusty plate and you scrape it off and clean. I don't know what the hell I am. I like to be manual, I guess.
I mean, hey man, more power to you.
I guess.
You can come to my house and do dishes anytime you want.
I would love to come to your house and do dishes.
Perfect.
Yeah.
You're the husband I wish I was.
Like dishes and laundry. Like yesterday I did 5 loads of laundry and I'm doing laundry again today. I love doing laundry.
That's so wild.
Love it. Yep.
Do you separate your laundry?
Yes.
Per person?
Well, no, we separate it. We have a big long thing that's got like 4 cloth bins, basically. So the one bin is towels, socks, underwear. The next one is just random t-shirts, like all my work stuff. The next one is autumn's work clothes, which, that's the fancy shit there. And then the fourth one is jeans.
Huh.
So it's pretty nice. And I for the most part, Autumn will always yell at me because I always leave socks on the floor. But for the most part, I'm really good at separating. So we can do like 4, and then Izzy, we just kind of let her do whatever. She's got a couple baskets in her room, and we'll just do that kind of willy-nilly.
Everybody in my household has their laundry completely separate from one another.
Oh, okay.
Like, I have my own basket, Tammy has her own basket, the girls have their own baskets.
Oh.
Wesley has his own, and Lily has her own.
Yeah, okay.
And they're all done on a separate occasion. There's not one day that we do it, we just do it when it's time.
Yeah, that's how we do it too. See, I guess because Izzy's just got her own basket, and then I'll try to separate it, because there's that story that you got to separate. You can't wash jeans with t-shirts, and you can't do this or with that or whatever.
That's bullshit.
Is it? See, I don't think it is. I don't know. It depends on who. Autumn. Well, even my mom used to do that. She's like, you cannot wash your jeans with your t-shirts. You can't do that. I don't know. I never really asked why. It's just one of those, it was like drilled into my head. And then I started to mix them all together. And then Autumn told me again, she's like, don't you remember? You got to do jeans separately. And me, I don't ask why. I just say, okay. And then I do it.
I shove all my shit in the same thing. It doesn't matter to me.
No kidding.
Nope.
Yeah,
I've never had any problems.
Yeah. See,
How many pairs of jeans do you have?
Well, okay. So I have, I'd say about 6 or 7 pair. But I probably, last night for our Christmas party, I wore jeans. And, so I wore jeans 2 nights in a row because for wrestling on Sunday, I wore jeans. Those were the first 2 nights in over 2 or 3 months that I've worn jeans. So I very, very seldomly.
What do you wear? Slacks?
No, just sweatpants. Like for work. When I come into work, like every day you see me in work, I've got some sort of sweatpants, lounge pants. Even when we go places, if I know it's not fancy, I just wear my stretchy pants. I don't care. Yeah.
I'm a jeans guy.
I used to be a jeans guy, big time.
But I wear jeans probably 99% of the time.
Really?
But I only have 2 pairs.
Oh my God, Deej, you need more jeans.
I don't think so.
You don't think?
No. I have 2 pairs. And I have
to wear them all the time. How often do you wear the 2 pairs?
I mean, jeans are notoriously known for being recycled. You can wear a pair of jeans for a while. I do wash them often. I do wash them often. Let me think. Maybe like 1 to 2 days I'll and then I'll do a load of laundry.
Okay.
And then I'll recycle my jeans out. So like the jeans that I have on now, my other pair is in the dryer.
Okay.
I mean, so then I'll wear those for, 2 days or so, and then the other ones will go.
Okay. Yeah, because after 2 days, there's some serious, funk growing on them.
For sure. I definitely wash them often, but I don't. I feel like jeans are expensive.
Yeah.
For absolutely no reason.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't want to buy any more pairs. I do have another pair of pants that I wear. They're not. I don't want to call them jeans, and they're like a crossbreed between jeans and sweats.
Oh, okay, I know what you mean. Yeah.
Yeah, they are set up like jeans, but they're really comfortable.
Yeah.
And they feel like sweats, kinda.
Mm-hmm.
But they're made like jeans. I don't know. It's hard to.
No, I know exactly what you mean.
And they aren't like as tight as jeans are, but I don't know. I wear them on occasion. They're not my favorite.
Right. Yeah. Yeah.
But those are like if I've somehow forgotten to take care of my jeans, those are there. They're my backup
your emergency.
pants.
Yeah, your emergency pants. Yeah.
Yeah. So and then I also have several pairs of sweats that I do wear. But I find. Let me ask you this. It's off topic, but do your sweatpants have a back pocket?
I don't think any of mine do.
I feel like that's a necessity.
No, I never use my back pocket.
Oh, really? I mean, I keep my wallet in my back pocket, so if I don't have a back pocket for my wallet in any pair of pants I have, then it's pretty likely that those aren't going to get worn that much.
Yeah, see, I haven't done a wallet in about 20-some years. When my back went out on me the one time, my chiropractor friend, he said, well, you're sitting on your wallet. He says, do you know what that does to your back? And I'm like,
oh, yeah, I remember you telling me about this.
Yeah, so ever since then, I've been a money clip guy. Or it's the money clip, and then you can shove your credit cards in there. Yeah, but then I just have it in my front pocket. Yep, I've been rolling down that avenue for quite a long time.
Interesting.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever put anything in my back pocket.
Huh.
And I don't even remember when. So there you go.
Men.
I know. Speaking of men, and we just
Great segue.
Yeah. So we were just talking about that the 2 days before Christmas are the busiest. Hence, our number 4 fact: 1 in 3 men wait until Christmas Eve to do their shopping. That makes sense. Like I said, I've known many of my friends' fathers that have done the same thing. They wait until the absolute last second. That stresses me out. Yep. That gives me a freaking flop sweat just thinking about waiting until Christmas Eve to do any shopping. Ugh.
Flop sweat?
Flop sweat. You know,
what the
flop
fuck
sweat.
is that?
That's like crazy sweats. That's like just sweat just completely running down your face. That's a flop sweat.
Wow.
At least that's what I think it is. That's what I've always. Well, let's see. Flop sweat. Right there. That is a nervous sweat as a performer, caused especially by the fear of falling or failing. I don't consider flop sweat a nervous sweat. Well, a little bit. A little bit of that, like, yeah, to me, flop sweat is just heavy, drenching sweat, which I guess would be nervousness.
You got titty lumping, dump sweats, flop sweats.
Yeah. So there's different kind of sweats. When I titty lump, I usually have a flop sweat. That's the only way to do it. And then if I have, certain Chinese, then I get the dump sweats.
Jesus. All right.
I know.
Speaking of Jesus.
Yeah. I'm going to butcher the shit out of this. All right. So, Christmas came from the words Christus Massae, meaning Mass of Christ. That's really not all that interesting. I don't really give a shit about that. We're going to... I just say we skip right over that one. That one was kind of... I should have deleted that one. Because I can't even pronounce it. Christus Mace. Probably just Mass. I don't know. That's dumb.
Oh man, I'm dying over here.
I'm sorry.
Oh, you're fine.
Oh, no, I'm gonna hit number 6. I'm gonna go 3 in a row because I feel like those first 2 were kind of dumb. I should have deleted some of these. This one is kind of cool though. That Christmas trees usually grow for close to 15 years before they can be sold.
Yeah, so listen, this year, there's a Christmas tree shortage.
Is there?
Yeah, so I was listening to it on the radio, which is weird because I don't usually listen to the radio, but sometimes when I get in my car, it'll be on and I'll be like, it'll be talking about something interesting. So they're talking about this, like there's a Christmas tree shortage on a national scale.
Wow.
Not around here apparently. I don't know why, but like in some areas of bigger population, it's really hard to get a Christmas tree for a good price because the ones that are available because it takes 15 years to grow them. And apparently 15 years ago, there was a recession. And during the recession, they were like, well, they couldn't get the seeds or whatever the fuck they could to grow trees. So they didn't plant any. So now 15 years later, there's a shortage.
Oh, yeah, because that 15 years, that'd be 2008. Yeah, we were in a recession back then. I'll be shit. That's crazy.
Yeah. So now there's a shortage this year because of that reason.
Why would a recession have anything to do about fucking Christmas tree seeds?
I don't know, man.
I mean, okay, recession for some things, but because of the recession, you can't have seeds. There's no seeds.
So now there are people that they're paying upwards of $300 for a real tree.
Oof.
That's a lot, dude. That's so much.
Yeah.
Now my sister-in-law had the biggest, most bountiful, beautiful real tree I've seen in my life at her house at her Christmas party this past weekend.
I don't know if I've ever heard anyone say bountiful, like person to person. I've heard it on TV. You threw me. You absolutely threw me at bountiful.
It was the only way I could describe it. I was like, this tree is beautifully bountiful. And I was like, how much was it? She goes, I don't know, $98. I'm like, what? Like, I was blown the fuck away by that.
Wow, that better be really fucking bountiful.
It was, though. It was, first of all, it was enormous. Like, it was huge. And I was like, this is crazy. And it's so pretty. And, like, the branches were so strong. And, like, none of them were being, like, held down by the ornaments. And she had a lot of fucking ornaments on that tree, bro. Like,
some nice, good, strong branches then.
Yeah.
Huh. And she got it locally?
Yeah. Indiana.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I could say local. That's something.
Yeah, locally enough. Which Christmas tree capital of the world is Indiana.
Really? Wait. Indiana, Pennsylvania?
Yeah.
Since when?
I'm pretty sure.
Wow.
And that's where Jimmy Carter's from. Not the president.
No, Jimmy Swaggart. No, Jimmy Stewart.
Jimmy Stewart, yes.
Yeah.
Jimmy Carter.
That was Jimmy Swaggart. Who the fuck is Jimmy Swaggart? Oh, Jimmy Swaggart's he's the old TV religious guy. Yeah. Yeah, Jimmy Stewart. That's what's he? It's a Wonderful Life. Is that him, right?
Yeah. All right, so if I Google what is the Christmas tree capital of the world? Indiana, Pennsylvania. Known as the Christmas tree capital of the world. The country first earned the title in 1956 when workers cut down more than 700,000 trees.
God damn. I did not know that. How did I not know that Indiana is the Christmas tree?
I don't know. Jimmy Stewart is from there. And that is where they have a yearly It's a Wonderful Life festival. The festival takes place in the business district where employees decorate the Jimmy Stewart Museum with about a dozen themed Christmas trees mid-November.
Huh.
Other Christmas tree capitals include Eureka, Montana, and Estacada, Oregon.
Well, then that kind of defeats the whole thing. If there's multiple capitals...
I mean, every state has a capital.
Yeah, that's true.
This is the capital of the world, though. Christmas tree capital of the world.
Yeah, so if it's Christmas tree, then nobody else can take any Christmas tree capital. They can't call it the one. What do you say? The one that was in Montana. So you can say that's the Christmas tree capital of northwestern America. That's the furthest I'll go. Yeah, I'll give them a region.
Makes sense, sure.
Yeah, I'll give them like a regional area.
Regional capital. That's okay.
Yeah. But you can't have multiple things saying you're the capital of the world. There is only one.
Yeah, so this is an hour away from us. That's crazy.
Yeah, Indiana's not that far.
No.
Huh. Wow. Jimmy Stewart. I never watched It's a Wonderful Life. I've never really watched any of the old black and white Christmas movies.
So, I from what I understand, it's not really that much of a Christmas movie. No, and any listeners out there who may be pushing their hand into the air, being like, "You motherfucker!" I don't think it is. I think that like Christmas is the theme of the movie, but like it mostly isn't that much of a Christmas movie as far as I'm concerned.
Yeah, I don't think it's on this list, but I thought I read it somewhere where that movie was actually an absolute flop. Like nobody went and watched it, and it like didn't gain its popularity till like 30 years after its release. I'll stop talking about that because that might pop up here somewhere.
Okay.
And if not, then if I remember, we'll touch on it more. But I mean, really, it's a movie I've never seen, so I don't really give a shit. Yeah. So yeah.
All right. So number 7. Oh, go ahead.
No, I don't know what I was gonna. I was probably something else a little vulgar. So I'll stop. Go ahead.
Flop sweats.
Yeah.
All right, number 7, Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer got his start as an advertising gimmick for the Montgomery Ward Company in 1839. So they had a contest. It was like write your own Christmas book, and some guy just wrote Rudolph the Red-Nosed Reindeer.
Nice.
and he ended up selling the rights to it to I forget the name of the guy who sung the song.
In the claymation movie.
No, just in general.
Oh, like just in general. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't remember the name of the guy who wrote it. He's very famous. I actually have another fact about him. Let me look. Who famously sung Rudolph?
Wasn't it?
Gene Autry.
Oh, okay. That's not who I was thinking. All
yeah,
right.
so Gene Autry wrote or recorded the song in 1949, and it was released as a children's record by Columbia Records in 1949. And it begun pushing the records market number hit 1 that during Christmas of that same year. But when he wrote this song, or when he sang this song, it wasn't the song. It was like the B-side of the record. There was another song that he wrote. It was called Santa and His Space Reindeer or something like that. Santa.
Oh.
It was so weird.
Yeah.
But it's a really cool song.
Huh.
And I looked up and I was like, this is like I was called Captain Santa Claus and His Reindeer Space Patrol.
No, that sounds kind of cool.
Yeah, and it's like, it's a good song. It's like it's pretty interesting. And it was maybe the same guy.
Yeah. So
I think.
That's crazy so Rudolph was around for 110 years before Gene Autry sang a song about him.
Yeah.
And then, so we can thank Montgomery Ward for Rudolph and Coca-Cola and their coconuts or cola nuts for Santa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It does some
thank
shit.
you. Thank you, Montgomery. I used to like the Montgomery Ward when it was in Du Bois. That place was cool.
And I don't even know if I think it like went up in flames before I could even have any cognitive memory.
Yeah, because of course it's where Ross is now. That was Montgomery Ward originally.
Yeah,
now,
I
might have been
remember
something
seeing
before
it.
that. Yeah. Yeah.
I remember seeing the building. I can remember like what it looked like, but like I don't remember ever going in there. No, what did they even sell there?
Yeah, I think it was one of those. It was everything. Yeah, I think you could get appliances. Oh, you used to be able to. Oh, back in the 80s, you would get catalogs, Christmas catalogs. You would get a Sears catalog and Montgomery Ward catalog, and you could get. It had toys, video games, bedding, I think appliances. It was like Montgomery Ward was like a Kmart, Ames, all that kind of stuff. It was like the go-to for. It's like a Walmart basically, but just like smaller. Oh, there was nothing better than in the 80s getting the Sears and Montgomery Ward catalogs, and you'd leaf through. There'd be like the damn thing was like 150 pages, just of nothing but good, awesome stuff. Clothing, cool clothes, like sports clothes, and I'd circle things all the time. I'm like, oh, I want this. Oh, Transformers. Oh, here. Oh. It was great.
Interesting. Yeah, I didn't know. I had no idea what they even sold there. My parents went there a few times. That's all I remember. Maybe in my head, I maybe have like one vivid memory of like what it looked like inside, but I couldn't tell you anything. It's like trying to remember something in VR. Like I don't remember shit.
Yeah, it was just like Sears, like Kmart, like all that kind of stuff.
Love
I got a
Kmart.
telescope there. I think I was 9 or 10 years old. My dad bought me a telescope from there.
Huh.
Yeah, I think I actually still have it.
something.
I think it's down in our basement. I think I still.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Huh.
Speaking of crazy, how about this Christmas song? So, Paul McCartney earns $400,000 a year from his wonderful Christmas time song, which is widely regarded as the worst song ever recorded. I disagree. Singer Mariah Carey may have sung All I Want for Christmas Is You, but she actually reaps around $2.5 million in annual royalties. I don't mind Wonderful Christmas Time.
I don't like it.
I don't hate it. I listen to if it comes on, I'll listen to it. I I feel like I kind of feel like I'm in the minority here. I don't know. I'd like to know what other people think about Wonderful Christmas Time. Have we talked about
It's not my favorite. Yeah, I don't care for it.
Yeah.
But so there's a meme, a famous meme. It's Paul McCartney's Wonderful Christmas Time is about friends practicing witchcraft.
Yes,
someone walks in and they suddenly have to play it cool.
Yeah. I just saw this last year.
And it says the lyrics are, "The moon is right, the spirit's up, we're here tonight, and that's enough." And then it says, it's an arrow pointing, it says somebody now walks in the room. Yeah. And it says, "Simply having a wonderful Christmas time."
That is hilarious. Because to think of like all these people, like, okay, all right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna summon the spirit. We're gonna like, oh shit, hey, Christmas time, all right.
Oh man, it's funny. It's not my favorite. I skip it almost every time.
Like I said, I'm not gonna say it's anywhere in like. I mean, I've never really sat down and done like a top 10 or top 20, but it's not on the bottom of my list. Yeah, there's some that are out there. I can't think of any off the top of my head. Maybe when we see the list of things. But I will listen to it. Like I said, it's another one of those, it gives me memories of being 9-10 years old. Like, not throwing up in the Clearfield Mall hallway, like with Mannheim Steamroller, but it's still, I don't know. It's just one of those, it gives me nice Christmas memories for some reason.
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know what it is that I just don't like about it. It's just,
yeah. And then of course,
weird.
Yeah, Mariah Carey, that All I Want for Christmas Is You. It's so overplayed, but I still don't really skip it either. Like,
I don't mind it. It's literally every day now, though. Like
yeah.
I don't get it. I don't get the appeal, but people like it. So
yeah.
$2.5 million a year.
Yeah,
that's fucking insane.
That's a lot of freaking money. That was in the 90s that came out.
Yeah. Absolutely not. And she has a movie about it.
Oh, that's right. There is a movie, isn't there?
Yeah, my kids freaking love it. They ask for it every week. They come over. They're like, "What's All I Want for Christmas?"
Ugh.
I just put it on for them downstairs and say, "Yeah, have at it. Watch it as many times as you want."
Yep, absolutely.
It's so horrible. I wish if it was better. Like if it was a real movie, it might be one of the best Christmas movies ever.
Oh.
But it's not. It's a weirdly, cheaply animated Christmas film.
Oh. Is she involved in it? Is she?
Yeah, she voices the little girl.
She voices the girl. Okay. Huh. Yeah, I don't think
it's about a girl who wants a puppy.
Oh.
It's so weird. If it was a real movie, though, like, it would be an instant classic.
Well, maybe they'll come around and make a live action version of it.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
If they had her involved in some way, I'm sure.
Oh yeah.
I mean, she doesn't need to. $2.5 million a year is enough.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah. And
good
that's
Lord.
Just for that one song. Just imagine all the other songs that she's got. Yeah, she's rolling in it.
Crazy.
Yeah.
So this year says more than 400,000 illnesses are caused by eating spoiled Christmas leftovers.
Oh,
so
sounds.
I mean, sure.
Yeah. I mean, after so long, like, how long are these 400,000 people wait until they're eating left? Like, I can only eat so much ham for give me 2 days after Christmas, and then it's all going. Like, I'm pitching it.
Yeah.
So, like, are these waiting until after fucking New Year's and they're still eating their shit? Like, what the hell?
I don't know, man. My one buddy, he doesn't really have a internal clock mechanism for leftovers.
Oh, really?
He's just like, don't throw that away. I'll eat it. I'm like, bro, I mean, go for it, I guess.
No.
Then he wonders why he spends so much time in the bathroom.
Yeah, with the dump sweats. All right, so here's a cool one. Christmas used to be illegal. Oklahoma was the last U.S. state to declare Christmas a legal holiday in 1907.
Wow, just 13 years before my grandmother was born.
Yeah.
Christmas was illegal some places.
Yep, Oklahoma.
That is weird.
Illegal. Wow. Huh. That's some wild shit.
Maybe it had some kind of religious.
That's what I'm wondering. You
Yeah.
know. Yeah.
So number 11 says Christmas is not Christ's birthday, as many believe. According to the Bible, Christ was actually not even born in the winter.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I don't do much of that stuff, so I can't really. I'm not really much of the church guy and the Bible guy.
I feel ya.
Yeah, I don't know. I think we've already talked about this. Like, if somebody hands me a Bible and says go to Matthew whatever, I'd be absolutely lost. Like, well, like, is there a table of contents? Is there, like, I don't know where to go. Like, yeah.
I mean, there is, but it's.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Okay.
I feel you. It's not the easiest thing to navigate.
Yeah. Yeah. So, yeah, we'll skip on by there. Then we'll go to about the movie Miracle on 34th Street. So the original location for the 1947 movie was the New York Macy's in Herald Square. However, for the remake in 1994, Macy's refused to participate. Therefore, the fictional store Kohl's was created. See, I never really watched Miracle on 34th Street.
Oh yeah.
So, yeah. I'm way
I never saw the
behind on
original
Christmas.
one.
Yeah. So I wonder why Macy's wanted nothing to do with the remake. Maybe because it was a remake, I guess.
I like I think the remake is better than the original one.
Huh. If I
The
remember
original one's
correctly,
like black and white.
yeah. Like, wasn't the Santa in the remake the same old guy in the Jurassic Park movie? I don't know.
Yeah.
Is it? Okay, I thought it was. Yeah.
He's kind of a dick too.
In which one?
Both.
Well,
like
both. I know he's a dick in the Jurassic Park one, but
old school Santa in most cases is kind of an asshole. Like,
well, he goes around with Krampus to begin with, so yeah. I mean, if we want to go back to Krampus and Belsnickel, he kind of is a dick if he's allowing those two guys to ride around with him. Well, no, I guess we're not sure if he's riding around with them.
because I ain't got enough coal, so you're gonna have to go beat these kids with some sticks.
I'm seeing more Krampus shit on my TikTok, and there was one. It legit scared the hell out of me. This Krampus just comes flying off of this float, goes down, opens up this barricade, and grabs this little girl, and then he's like starting to pull her towards this float, and I'm like, oh my god, I'm like, this would seriously scar the shit out of me if that poor girl. I mean, I couldn't, like, the way that the guy was holding the camera, I couldn't tell if she was like crying. I would assume she was crying because her mother was like holding the daughter. The daughter looked like maybe like, I don't know, I couldn't tell. I'd say somewhere under 10. But it's like this big fucking thing with red eyes is grabbing me. No, hell with that. Just
It's wild.
terrible.
That's because TikTok saw that TikTok goes off your retention.
Yeah.
So if you watch one of them, it's like, this guy likes Krampus. We're gonna show him. We're gonna show him the Krampus snatch.
Yeah, I don't want any more Krampus snatch. I am done with Krampus and Belsnickel. I'm done with those two assholes.
Well, definitely don't watch any more of them.
No, I try not to, but then I start watching it.
Wow.
Oh,
my. Krampus snatch.
Yeah.
All right, number 13, Toys for Tots was founded in L.A. 5,000 toys were collected during the first drive in 1947. A handmade doll was the first ever donation.
Boring.
Oh.
Yeah.
Boring.
A handmade doll. I mean, I guess it was Toys for Tots, though.
It was actually Annabelle.
Oh. Oh. So here we go. Bing Crosby's version of White Christmas is the highest selling single of all time. That's
Bing
the
Crosby
same
put
time.
out a new album this year.
Bing Crosby did.
I mean, his estate did.
His estate did. Huh. Is it like a previously unreleased stuff, or is it just...
Yeah, it's like it's got the hits plus more stuff.
Oh. Huh. I know he was always famously regarded as he beat his children, but I guess there's one child said he used to beat the hell out of them, then another child said no, he never did that to anybody. So because it's a Family Guy made me realize that Bing Crosby allegedly beat his kids, because I think he wails on Peter for something. It's one of the really early Family Guys. You know, and I've always wondered, I'm like, well, what the hell's that about? So then I looked it up, and it's like, oh, okay, well, he beat his kids. But then, like I said, you got one kid saying, no, he never did it. So I don't know if he was a dick or not.
I guess we'll never know.
We will never know.
Unless he's frozen in time and they unthaw him right alongside Walt Disney.
Yeah.
All right, so the next one here says it only took 6 weeks for Charles Dickens to write A Christmas Carol, which, I mean, I guess that's not surprising. There was nothing to fucking do back then.
Yeah, no, that's what else is old Chuck gonna do? Just write a story about Christmas Carol.
I'm so unenthused by that story. It doesn't do anything for me.
No. I remember it was another one of those. It scared. There was a TV version in the, I'd say, of course, early to mid 80s, and the Ghost of Christmas Future. Wait, yeah, Christmas Carol is the ghosts, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, and it was always the Ghost of Christmas Future is the one that always scared me.
Yeah. Now I will say that the remake, the most recent remake with Will Ferrell and Ryan Reynolds, is really good.
Is it good?
I really liked it.
That's on. Is it Prime or is it Apple? I don't know.
Peacock? Maybe it is Apple. It's Apple.
Is it Apple? Okay.
It's good though. I really liked it. It was funny and it was a good retelling, and I thought it was great.
Yeah.
We watched it last year. I think it was really good. It was pretty good.
Oh, that's good. That's good. Huh. Yeah, wasn't there a animated one that Jim Carrey just did? I shouldn't say just did.
2009.
Yeah.
I liked that one too. It was okay. I like Jim Carrey, so.
Yeah, I do too. Yeah. He does no wrong most of the time. So Visa cards are used about 6,000 times every minute during the Christmas season.
Wow.
6,000 a minute. That's a lot of freaking swiping.
Yeah.
Yeah.
6,000. I mean, that means like every on average everybody is using one.
Yep. Damn.
A lot.
Damn. Yep. And our good old president Franklin Pierce, I have no idea when the hell he was president. He was the first president who put up the official White House Christmas tree.
Oh.
Yeah, good old Frank. Good old Frank and his tree.
Wow.
Yeah, I'd say he was what the... Oh, well, let's 24th president? I don't know. Let's see.
I'm gonna look it up. Are you gonna look it up?
I'm gonna look it up. Franklin Pierce. I had the 4 right. He was the 14th president.
Oh man, I thought you were about to tell me you were dead on.
I would wish.
That would have been nuts.
Yep, he was the 14th president. It looked like he was just a one-termer.
Interesting.
Yeah. Hey, he could have done his hair for his portrait there. So, all right. So, good old Frank.
It looks like he did his hair, just a comb over.
Yeah, he's got that one little strand, a big chunk that's hanging down.
He could have been Superman
with it. Yeah.
Okay, December 25th was likely chosen because it coincides with the pagan festival Saturnalia, where there was partying, gambling, and gift giving. So that makes sense. I think we did that one on the last week's episode.
I think you're right. Yeah. Yep. Yeah, Christmas lights were so expensive that they used to be rented rather than sold. An electrically lit tree was a status symbol in the early 1900s. So you were fancy pants if you were able to buy your own lights. Boy, I wonder how many house fires happened back then in the 90s. Because you got to figure those lights probably really weren't safe, and there were no. Probably most of those trees were all real. So how many houses went up in flames because of these, Christmas lights?
Right. When was that? What year was that? Early 1900s.
It just said early 1900s.
So before that, that was why in like 1830, no, maybe even before that, the 17th century, when was that?
That'd be the 1800s. No. 17th century is 1600s.
Yeah. So back then was when they started mowing lawns.
Really?
Yeah, they started mowing lawns, and it was like it was equally one of those things. It was just like, I have a mowed lawn, like you don't. I am the cat's pajamas. Like,
yeah.
That's why we do that shit. That's why we do it.
Yep.
Just because it's a status symbol.
Yeah. I'm sure you've seen the Family Guy where they talk about Thomas Edison, and he's like the only house that's got like electricity, and his neighbors across the street, and he's like, "Hey Edison," he's like, "We're freaking cold over here," and he's like, "Oh yeah, maybe you should get some air care, get some heater." "Oh, you can't. You don't have any electricity." They're like talking shit on each other. It's a good episode. Yeah. It's a lot funnier than the way I just explained it. If anyone wants to do, just type in Thomas Edison and Family Guy. I kind of butchered it a little bit.
Everybody has the right to hang a pair of bear arms in their house. Let's see. The first Salvation Army collection kettle took place in San Francisco's Oakland Ferry at the foot of Market Street. It was a large crab pot with a sign that read, "Keep the pot boiling."
Oh,
what the fuck? I don't even know what this is.
No. Wait. You don't know what is?
Any of this?
The Salvation Army?
The collection kettle?
Yeah. Where they stand in front of like stores, and there's always the person ringing the bell, and then it's just like a little kettle thing, and we have one place down here in Clearfield that they do the Salvation Army.
Huh.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, that's interesting.
It is.
Keep the pot boiling.
Yep, keep that pot boiling. That makes
fascinating.
Yeah, crab pot. Huh. So a Facebook study in 2010 revealed that 2 weeks before Christmas is the most popular time for couples to break up. Cheap ass bastards. That's probably what it is. It's nothing more than just dudes just thinking like, oh, she's gonna want a ring or she's gonna want a necklace. Something expensive. Like, how much of it is money? How much of it is... I mean, I guess if you really think about it, maybe some of it's like family related.
Yeah, I was just going to say that. Family stuff,
Yeah. Like brings her family in, or he brings his family in, and then like a Christmas vacation kind of thing. Like you got, both sets of parents there, and just gets a little too crazy or something.
Huh.
But it doesn't really say, I guess it doesn't say like divorce, it just says couples. I don't know.
I mean, I don't know. See, my first marriage ended, I think it was after Christmas, but I would never say that it wasn't a contributing factor.
Right. Just
the amount of shit that I dealt with the previous Christmases that insane. Yeah, that's one of the reasons why I'm not a fan of Christmas Story, is because at those Christmas gatherings. So like I notoriously, and you'll hear me probably say it once or twice a year, I hate traveling on Christmas Day. Favorite thing to do.
Yeah.
No, and I'm not even saying like traveling out of town. I'm just saying anywhere.
Mm-hmm.
I just want to like stay home and drink wine all day. Like that's what I want to do. It's always my goal, but I never get to because I always have to go somewhere.
Right.
And I'm the guy that does it because that's just what the guy does, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But nowadays I have to go pick up my mother-in-law like in the morning, and then I got to go take her back home, before the evening rolls around. So I never get a chance to do that. But back then I always had to like get up in the morning, get the kids, take them to my mom's house, do Christmas there, pack everything up, leave, drive to Reynoldsville, and then be there for like double the amount of time that I was at my mom's house. So like we never had like an equal. It was never equal.
Oh, that would suck.
Yeah. So then when I walk in, and it was always like at the like I didn't really want to be at the second one, and it was always 50 times the amount of people, and there was like they were all like drunks, and everybody just wanted to like and the only thing they had on was Christmas Story, and it was like that TNT marathon.
Yep.
And it plays all day long, and like if you change the channel, you're like berated. Like, don't do that. You don't change the channel.
God.
So I would watch Christmas Story like 4, 5, 6 times because it was the only thing that I had to keep my mind off of what was happening.
Oh, man.
So that's one of the reasons I don't really watch it.
I don't blame you one bit for that.
So like I can't. It's not that I can't stand it. I just. It's not. Negative connotations.
Yeah, it triggers. It's a triggering. Yeah, I totally get it. I wouldn't want to watch it either.
So that just it just left like a sour taste in my mouth. And now the Christmas Story Christmas, the sequel, I like that. It was pretty good. I watched it last year. It was not bad.
It's not bad. It's not bad at all. Yeah, I kind of dug it. Yep.
Huh. Okay, so in 2012, there were more than 15,000 decorating-related injuries during November and December, the most common being falls, 34% of all injuries, which, Mitch, you know as well as I do when we do our yearly work-related computer-based learning, that like ladder injuries are like one of the leading causes of death in the world.
Yeah. Yep.
Which is crazy.
Yeah.
So it doesn't surprise me in the slightest that's happening.
No. The number 15,000 seems a little low to me, though. I feel like it should be more. But maybe not, I guess.
This is from 2012, so
2012, yeah. But still, I mean, doesn't matter the year, people are still idiots, and they climb ladders and they shouldn't, and they think they can reach and they can't. And, just 15,000 seems a little. But that is, I guess that is a lot of people, though. Yeah. I hate climbing ladders. I don't mind the climb up. It's the coming down that I dread when it comes to ladders.
Yeah, ladders are. I feel like ladders are inherently wrong.
Yeah.
I don't really know how else to describe it. I feel like there should be something else that exists that. Like portable stairs, you know what I mean? That's just something that needs to be addressed, reinvented.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, there's got to be a better way. Yep. Yeah,
either that, or people just need to stop climbing.
Yeah.
I really don't know what else to do. I had to get up on the ladder, 2 summers ago, and I hated it.
Yeah, I'm not a fan of ladders, not one bit. There's sometimes when I can do it. There's more days I guess I'm more ballsy. I guess I don't know if I'm more, I don't have that fear sometimes than I do other days or something. I don't know. It's weird.
Yeah, I feel that.
Yeah, if I could stay away from a ladder, I'd be fine with that. So now on to number 23. The biggest display of lights ever made is in Australia. It has 1,194,380 LEDs covering 3,865 square meters. David Richards has used his home to raise $20,000 for SIDS and Kids ACT since 2011. Well, isn't that nice?
That is nice. That's a lot of lights. Holy shit.
Wonder how high a fucking electric bill goes up with that.
I don't know. They're LEDs, so probably not much.
Yeah. I don't know. $1 million though. I
mean, I'm not saying it didn't increase it at all. The LEDs are revolutionary.
But if you're gonna do it, go LED. Absolutely. Yeah. Well, that's
all
nice.
right. Let's see here. The city of Vancouver, Canada, claims to be the birthplace of the first ever ugly Christmas sweater party.
I used to love the idea of ugly Christmas sweaters, and then I don't know. It's starting to wear on me a little bit. I think I'm seeing it too much.
Yeah.
Like they're all starting to look the same, and then some try to go overboard, and it's like, it's if you're gonna do it, just keep it simple. Like the first idea of it was just to find an ugly Christmas sweater. And now they're purposely making them now, and it's lost all that cachet, I guess we'll call it.
Yeah, I can see that. That makes a lot of sense.
Even though I do have an ugly Star Wars Christmas sweater that I do want to wear, so it's kind of making me sound like a little bit of a hypocrite.
It's not that necessary. I mean, I've had the same ugly Christmas sweater for like 7 years now.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and I like it. It's nice. It's hot. It's very quality, but it just, I don't know. They lose nobody seems to give a shit.
Yeah.
You wear them and nobody says anything about them.
Yeah, and it used to be so funny, and I used to love the idea of doing it. We did it. Our family did it the one year, and I was able to make myself like a homemade Cousin Eddie sweater with the dicky, like he wears, the one part when they're, walking around the Christmas tree and stuff. And I thought it was hilarious, and I don't know, just as the years have gone on, it's just not as funny. But I could be turned around. See, I'm gonna do like how I just said, how I apologized about the tinsel. If I do see a party and it looks fun, then I can easily be swayed and brought back to the ugly sweater parties are fun again.
Yeah.
So yeah.
I mean, I went to one that was at a business. It was like a local coffee shop. They had one, and I don't even know why we went. We just went there. Me and my buddy and my wife, we went, and we all had our sweaters on, and my buddy didn't have one, nor did he have the money to get one. So I thought, I'll just buy him one real quick, give it to him as a gift. And it was the ugliest sweater I've ever seen. It was just so terrible. And I bought it for him, and he put it on, and he fucking won. He won the whole thing.
Nice.
And they were like, God, that is the ugliest sweater ever. You win. Sweet. Like, yeah, that's pretty cool.
Yeah. Oh.
Not that I benefited from it, but I was the one who picked it out.
But you picked it out, yeah.
Apparently, I have a keen eye for ugly sweaters.
There you go.
He was pretty tickled that he won. It had like a gorilla on it. It was ridiculous.
Oh my God, that'd be hilarious.
So, yeah. I mean, I saw one last night at TJ Maxx that was just terrible, and I was like, I really want this.
Yeah.
But it wasn't my size, but it had like a bodybuilder Santa on the front. It just was nuts.
See, now maybe, like hearing that now, I don't know. I could probably be swayed back into a pro Santa, or not pro sweater party. So maybe at this time next year, when we do our second annual Christmas spectacular, I'll be like, hey, remember last year how I said this was stupid? I'm like, I love it now. I absolutely love it.
People change, man.
Yep, absolutely. Let's see. So the word merry and Merry Christmas was not always accepted because being merry used to signify slight intoxication. So instead of saying you were drunk, you were saying you were merry. Okay.
What did people used to say? Happy?
Yeah, the word merry and Merry Christmas. So when you were intoxicated, you were considered merry.
Huh.
Yeah. Huh.
I've never heard that one. That's interesting.
No. And that's one thing I don't like about these, is they don't go into any more detail. So I'm kind of mad at this site that I got this stuff from. But I guess I don't really want it to get too technical. But like how far back are we talking about that merry meant that you were drunk?
Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
Well, let's see if we can find anything out.
Yeah. I don't know if we should read this next one, because I don't think that one's right. Because let's see. Yeah, see, that one's
So this here says that the phrase Merry Christmas was first ever recorded in 1534 by Bishop John Fisher of Thomas Cromwell, Henry VIII's chief minister.
Oh.
In the letter, Fisher hoped that God would bless Cromwell with a Merry Christmas. The word merry comes from Old English word marriage, which means agreeable or pleasing. In the 18th century, Charles Dickens contributed popularizing the word term merry is now associated with Christmas, and hearing that can evoke Christmas celebrations. The English carol, We Wish You a Merry Christmas, was introduced into the 1500s.
Okay.
Happy is an emotion, while merry is a behavior.
Okay. Yeah, that makes sense.
Has nothing to do with being intoxicated.
Yeah. So who are these people? Yeah. So.
All these facts are just wrong. They're just completely.
Yeah. I think we're gonna have to. Where in the hell did I even get this from?
So you said you don't agree with the next one here?
No, because according to when I did the highest grossing, that's actually number 4.
Well, this says since 1980.
Yeah, but there's... Yeah, no, because there's 3 above it that were since 1980.
Well, when did this article come out that you got?
I have no freaking clue. It wasn't that long ago.
Huh.
Yeah. But I don't remember. I thought it said it was like last year.
Highest grossing Christmas movie since 1980 is Jim Carrey's How the Grinch Stole Christmas.
Yeah.
Came out in November of 2001 and pulled in $260 million and change.
Yeah, see, that's not even close, because Wikipedia says it made $345 million, and both Home Alones are above it.
Yeah, that's true.
And The Grinch, the one from a couple years ago, the other animated one. Oh, man, we might be feeding these people lies with all this shit, because I don't agree with that one at all.
Yeah, I mean, it's hard to say. Like the movies on this list that came out in the 80s, there's Scrooged, Christmas Vacation.
Yeah.
Die Hard, which
it's not.
We're just gonna throw that out of there.
Yeah.
Gremlins. That's it, man. That's not. And let's see here. Scrooge made 60 million. Christmas Vacation, 71 million. And then we got Die Hard, 141. And where's Gremlins? 103 million.
Yep, 153. I don't know.
Now, yeah, I don't know. Hard to say because these aren't hot links to click. But the Grinch. Yeah, the Grinch made. These are all though not adjusted for inflation. I bet.
Oh, I'm sure they're not.
You know what I mean? But having a movie in 1992 make $358 million, $476 million from the 1990 and 1992 is arguably way more impressive than a 2000s movie making $345 million.
Exactly.
So, if those were adjusted for inflation, they would be number 1 for sure.
Yeah. I'd say easily Home Alone will be 1. Easily.
Yeah. Huh. Nutcracker in the Four Realms? The fuck is that?
That's what I was hoping you would know, because I saw that and I was like, I don't even know what the hell that is. Yeah, some of these I'd never really ever heard of before.
I mean, let's see. Going down this list, I've heard of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18. I know what 19 is. I've never seen it. 20. Don't know 21. Know what 22 is. Never seen it.
It's pretty funny.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Office Christmas Party. It's got Jason Bateman in it.
Yeah, I know what it is. I'm just not.
Jennifer Aniston. Yeah, it's actually pretty funny.
See, number 23, 24, 25. Love Christmas with the Cranks. Great movie.
That is pretty good.
Number 26. Don't consider that a Christmas movie at all.
No, me neither.
I love Bad Santa, dude. Bad Santa's so funny.
Oh my god, I just saw a clip when they're riding in the car together.
Yes.
And he's like, were you dropped in They drop you on your head as a kid. On my head?
He goes, no, on somebody else's head. What the fuck? The fuck you think I'm talking about?
Yeah.
He goes, how can somebody drop me on my own head? He goes, Are you fucking with me?
Are you fucking with me?
I love that shit, dude.
And then what's the other one when they're sitting there when they're playing checkers? And then he's just like keeps sliding it back and forth. And then he finally makes his move. Then he gets so pissed it just throws the checkerboard. Are you fucking with me?
Oh man, what a great movie.
I love that movie. Oh my god, that is great. Hey, there's Krampus at number 31.
Really?
Yeah.
Wow.
31. It only made 61 million.
That's something.
Yeah.
So the last, the Star, I don't know what the fuck that is. Best Man Holiday, don't know what that is.
No.
I never watched Medea Christmas, but I can assume it's terrible.
Yeah.
This Christmas, don't know. Deck the Halls, great movie. Miracle 34th, great movie. Almost Christmas and Love the Coopers, no fucking clue.
Yeah. Yeah. When the further down we were getting, I was like, I don't understand. Like, I don't get any of them. But like of course, like the top 10, you know, Grinch, Home Alone 2, Grinch, Christmas Carol, Polar Express, not Polar Bear, Love Actually. That's actually not that bad of a movie.
I like Love Actually.
Yeah. Elf, The Holiday. The Holiday's another. I really like that movie too.
Yeah, it's very. When I watched it, I watched it in like the middle of the summer. Like I didn't know it was a Christmas movie.
Yeah.
I was like, I'm gonna watch this Jack Black movie with Jude Law and Jack Black and whatever the chick from Titanic is and Cameron Diaz.
Kate Winslet.
Winslet. Yeah.
Oh, I love Kate Winslet.
And I was like, as I'm sitting there watching, I'm like, this is a fucking Christmas movie.
Yeah.
It was good though. I watched the whole thing.
Very good. Very good. And then the Santa Claus. Yeah, that one was pretty. Daddy's Home 2. I never watched any of the Daddy's Homes.
Ooh, they're really good, man. Daddy's Home 2 is so. I love that movie, man.
That's the one that they have the Mel Gibson's in it, right?
Yeah,
Mel
it's
Gibson and
Will Ferrell, Mark Wahlberg. I almost said Mark Farrell. Mark Wahlberg, Will Ferrell. Oh man, what the hell is that guy's name?
Lithgow.
John Lithgow.
Yeah.
And Mel Gibson. John Cena's in it.
Oh, okay.
It's so good, man. I really like that movie. They have a whole entire section of that movie dedicated to fucking with the thermostat, and it is hysterical.
I see the TikTok on that. Because what's he say? Did you touch it? And was it the John Lithgow character's like, oh, I'm not a monster. I wouldn't touch it.
Dude, you need to watch those movies. They're so good.
I do need to watch it. Yeah,
that movie's great.
Yep. Like I said, I've seen enough TikToks where I'm like, I should probably watch it.
Dude, when they cut down they like are in the middle of the like the wilderness, and they cut down their Christmas tree, and they cut down a cell phone tower that it's been decorated to look like a pine tree. It's like a hidden thing, and they take it somehow. I forget what the story is behind it, but they end up putting that up in their cabin, and it's literally like a 5G tower.
Oh my god.
It's so funny. It's a wild movie.
Oh my gosh. Yeah. Yeah, we kind of jumped all over there. In all honesty, some of these other things aren't really all that interesting. The rest of these Santa's Gather.
We can go over this one here. I really like this one because I keep seeing posts about it, and just anybody knows it's okay to say Xmas. You just don't pronounce it as Xmas. You say Christmas when you see it. It's just an abbreviation. That's all it is.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it just means Christ. It's the same thing. You can say Xmas. It's not a problem. So if you see anything about it, you just don't say it that way.
Yeah.
When you see it, you say Christmas. You know what I mean? It's the same concept.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah, these other ones. Well, like 1980, the highest selling Christmas toy was a Rubik's Cube. $1.99 for a Rubik's Cube. I've never been able to ever get one of those all lined up. Never.
I'm with you. Yeah, they're extremely difficult.
Yep.
Let's get into some other stats.
Yeah, because the rest of these are kind of dumb. I wish I'd have deleted these last couple ones because they're kind of dumb.
That's okay.
Yeah. So
the listeners will never know.
They will never know. Yeah, exactly. So Christmas by the numbers. Let's see. I'll start up here at the top right.
Okay.
Americans buy 25 to 30 million real trees and 8 to 10 million artificial trees each Christmas season. Huh.
Wow.
So there's more real trees in houses than artificial. That's interesting. See, now this is the other thing that I'm not sure is what year are these numbers from?
Right. I mean, some of them say that. Like, the next one is 194,672 is the record number of lights on a single Christmas tree achieved in Belgium in 2010.
Okay. Yeah. Ooh, listen to this number, 350 million. That is the number of future Christmas trees growing on U.S. farms. Then the most common Christmas tree species include the Ballsack.
Wow.
Balsam Fir. Jesus H.
Dude.
Fuck. Balsam Fir, Douglas Fir, Fraser Fir, Noble Fir, Scotch Pine, Virginia Pine, White Pine, Norway Spruce, and Blue Spruce. So a lot of firs, pines, and spruces. And there's 350 million of those bastards all around the country or world.
U.S. farms.
U.S. farms, yes. And then
the Ballsack Fir.
I can't believe I said that. I even said to myself, "Don't say ballsack," and I said ballsack.
You're in your own head too much.
I am, because I'm like, because this is what it is. At the end of the episode, what's the stupid shit I'm gonna say at the end of the episode? And it's the same with this. Like, okay, when I read this, don't say ballsack. Don't say ballsack. And then what do? I say
Ballsack Fir.
Hey, here comes the Ballsack Fir. So you're reading the next couple because I'm an idiot.
Oh, that's why we love you, Mitch. All right. 11,026,900 is the value of the most expensively decorated Christmas tree displayed at the Emirates Palace in UAE in 2010.
Yeah. 2010 did a lot of
records.
A lot of records, yeah. Yep. So this one about the percentages. That one's how do Americans observe Christmas? So 95% of Americans say they celebrate a holiday. 93% exchange gifts. 74% actually will go to the parties. 65% attend religious services, and 88% put up trees. So there's a few percentages of Scrooges out there.
There's like what? There's like a 12%, 13% of people that celebrate Christmas and they don't put up trees.
Yeah.
2% of the people celebrate Christmas but don't exchange gifts.
Yeah.
What the hell?
Yeah. See, now, like, I know a couple people. Well, Krista's one of them. She doesn't put up a tree. She does Christmas-ish, but she doesn't. She's like, I'm not putting up a tree. We're like, why? So, I do know some people that would,
Where did she just puts the gifts out?
I think she said that they don't even, like her and her husband don't really even get themselves gifts, get each other gifts.
Interesting.
Yeah.
Well, so here's something I recently started doing, and this is for any of you parents out there listening that want to know if this is the best advice I can possibly give you, and it has changed my whole outlook on how to do Christmas. But my Christmas morning, I have very, very strict rules for myself. I want to watch the kids open gifts. Okay, that's number one. Number two, I don't want to open other things. Like, I don't want to open. Like, I want to focus on my coffee. I want to focus on the kids opening the gifts, and that's pretty much it. Like, I don't really want to do anything else. So what I do what my wife and I do, we started doing, is opening everything the night before.
Really?
Or while we're wrapping, we open up everything. All the packaging, all the twist ties, everything. We pre-install video games. We will make a whole thing of it.
Okay.
I will stick a video game and I will open the video game up. I'll put it in the console. I will install the updates. Whatever needs to be done for that game to operate, the minute that the kids open it, it's getting done before Christmas morning. So when the kids open up their stuff, I don't need to have a pair of scissors nearby. I don't need to have a pack of batteries waiting. I just do it all. It's done.
Yeah.
They can take it out and play with it, and I can keep doing what I want to do.
Yeah.
Selfish? Maybe.
No.
Maybe it is, but I don't care.
No, it's not selfish at all. I wish I'd have done that, because what was it, last year, we got Izzy the Switch, Nintendo Switch. And I had thought about doing that. We had considered doing it, but we did not. And then about an hour in, we were wishing that we would have. But there was 2 different years where Izzy wanted like a desk. And I went down to where I worked that night, installed it there, installed it, put it together, drove it up here, made sure she was asleep and carried it in, and then already had it all put together. So I totally get with certain things, putting it together so that you don't have to sit there for 2 or 3 hours putting together a goddamn desk or setting something up, or like you said, installing and then, doing all the updates and everything else and sitting there waiting.
I'm telling you, it's worth every second, and it still happens, because I can't get everybody on board, so like my parents, they'll bring their gifts over and they don't do that.
No.
And if I could get it, the night before, I try to, and then I try to, but like, then you have me, I'm not the type of person, like, I won't wrap every single thing. Like,
really?
I'm like a bagger.
Oh, okay.
Or like the stocking stuffers, like all of that's unwrapped, but there are things that are just wrapped up and you can't unwrap them and rewrap them. You know what I mean? It's just, it's unfortunate that not everybody's on board with that, but it is definitely, it is a game changer in terms of whatever, because, especially if you're doing the Santa thing, whatever you're doing, it's hard for me to grasp the concept. Like the kids they're getting smarter. You know what I mean? And if they see like, oh, this is a gift from Santa, this Fisher Price toy from Walmart, like, okay, like, this is on the shelf at Walmart. How you expect me to believe that Santa made this? Like, open it up. What are you doing? Open it a little bit. Get it ready.
Yeah. Yep.
So, because they're going to ask you to open it the very second that they open it. They're like, Dad, will you open this?
Mm-hmm.
Then you got to put your coffee down. And I get it. It's trivial. It's a cup of coffee. But, like, listen, man, sometimes on Christmas morning, that's what you want to do. Just let me watch you open your gifts and do all that. And I don't want to sit here and open your gift. Like, I'm sorry. I don't.
I'm totally with you 100% on this.
And your daughter's older now, so it is what it is. But something you could think about, if you get her something, just open it up. I'm sure the time that you took to do it will be so much more appreciated the next morning, either by you or by her.
Oh yeah. Yep.
My kids, they never even questioned it. Not once. They opened their game and they were able to put it in the Switch immediately, and they were playing it within 10 seconds. And I was like, this is the best. Yeah. Like, so happy I did that.
Yeah, that's the way to do it, man.
And the same thing, like the Switch that I have, since I'm trying to keep the illusion alive, the Switch goes down for maintenance on December 20th.
Oh, okay.
It comes up and says, I got to do updates every year, and they never question it.
Nice.
That way, because how the Switch rolls, if you install something, it's on the home screen. Like, it's there.
Yeah. Yep.
You can't hide it. Like, so it goes down for updates until Christmas morning. That way, they don't know.
Yep.
Can I play this right now? Yeah, you sure can. Put it in there.
Yep. Pop it in. Get her going. Absolutely.
Ready to rock. And they've never questioned anything. Same thing with their, all their other gifts. They never had to be like, well, how come we used to have to open them all? Nope. They never said nothing. They took it out and they're playing in seconds. And I'm like, this is perfect.
Yep.
You know, there's even stuff in my kid's closet that's still in the packaging because, you know, it got pushed aside on Christmas morning because nobody wanted to open it and they wanted to play with the stuff that was already open, and now it's in their closet and it's still in the package, and it got forgotten about over the course of time, and it's still there in the package.
Yep, we have a couple things like that at our house too, that it's like, man, yeah, we bought that for her 2 years ago. Still not even out of the box.
Yep.
But had we put it together, had we installed it, put it together, all that shit.
The installation.
Yep, that's the key, man. That is the key. It's a stressful part. Easily the most stressful part, I think, of the Christmas that we had with Izzy growing up was, when am I going to put this together? How long is it going to take me to put it together? Am I going to be able to, you know, sneak it into the house? You know, how much of it do I wrap? It would be very, very stressful.
I absolutely hate gift wrapping. I think it is the dumbest thing in the world. I think it sucks. And years ago, and this is something even advice for you if you are interested in it. I made Tammy a permanent box. It is a Christmas box, and it's made out of a crate. I put hinges on it. I put a top on it, and I made it so you can't see into it. And it comes with a old-fashioned, old-timey-wimey lock, and it has a key. And I put her gift in it every year. And every Christmas morning, I hand her a little gift card box with the key inside.
Cool.
And she just opens that up, and that's her gift. Whatever's inside there is her gift, and I don't have to worry about wrapping anything, and you can't see into it, and it is literally the most genius thing that I personally ever came up with for myself.
That is pretty genius. That is. But
And
see,
I
like to wrap gifts. I'm a gift wrapper. I like my gifts wrapped, and I like to wrap gifts. I am very old school when it comes to that.
It's not that I don't like it; it just feels like this big giant waste of money.
Oh, it is. It absolutely is. But I'm a sucker for wrapping paper and stuff like that.
I get it. Like I get the appeal, and I don't mind it whenever it's being handed to me. Like, oh, you know, this mystery. But like at the same time, 99% of the time, if I'm handed one, I am opening a wrapped Amazon box. Like,
right.
And I'm like, what is the appeal of this? Like,
yeah.
Now I have to open an Amazon box. Like, I don't know. You could just hand me an Amazon box. It's the same level of mystery.
Oh, see, I couldn't do that. No, see, for me, in my head, things have to be wrapped or put in a bag.
I'd rather you take it out and wrap it.
I probably would. Yeah, see, now I would.
Box, like,
yeah. I think sometimes. I think I would take it out of the Amazon box, and I would put it in a nice little Christmassy box, and then make sure it's nice and wrapped. Christmassy. Everything's Christmassy. Yeah, I don't think I've ever wrapped on an Amazon box. That sounds kind of lazy.
Yeah, it is
I've
lazy.
done it though. I'm trying to think. I do these moments of silence because then I gotta. After I say something, I'm like, well, shit. Maybe I did do this.
But I mean, yeah, it is like,
yeah.
So why even bother at that point? Like, if you're just gonna give me a wrapped up Amazon box, like you don't need to do that.
Yeah. I get it, but I don't know. Just in my head, everything needs wrapped, even if it isn't an Amazon box. But it is, like you said, it's a waste of paper and tape and time and.
I just don't get why it needs to be done. Like, like we have this big gift we're giving our friends next week, and Tammy's like, should we wrap it? I'm like, it's literally inside of like a polytainer box from work. It's that big.
Oh, that's a lot.
And I'm like, why? Like, why wrap it? They can't see through it.
Yeah.
Tape the box.
I would still wrap it.
I'm not.
I
don't
would.
want
I would
to.
spend that. I would spend that extra money. I would bitch and moan about spending the extra money. That I'm going to use a whole. I'm going to use a whole goddamn roll of toilet paper, wrapping paper, for this gift, and all they're going to do is just tear it open. But I would still like. No, you got to wrap it. You have to wrap it. You don't have to, but in my head, I would wrap it. I don't know why. I just think handing somebody a box just kind of looks, I don't know. In my head, it's just like, you didn't, maybe if you threw a bow on it, I guess. I don't know.
But like,
I don't know.
Okay, but
Like,
listen. Hear me out.
All right.
We're gonna take it from our house. We're gonna drive it all the way to their house.
Yeah.
So we're gonna wrap it here. It's gonna go there, and they're gonna unwrap it there that day. It's not like it's gonna sit under their tree.
Yeah.
They're not waiting. It's not gonna be there, and they're not gonna have 2 weeks to look at it and be like, "Wow, I wonder what that giant gift is." Like,
nah,
put
you gotta
it peel. That what I'm saying? Like, why do that? For
I
them
don't
to
know
tear open the box, and then tear open the wrapping paper, and then open the box up.
Just because. This is one of those, it's just because that's what you do. You wrap it. Just because.
Man,
I know. I'm sorry.
Do you know what
like
I'm saying now?
I do know what you're saying. And yeah, because like I said, if this were me and I know I would have to wrap it, I'd be like, this is so goddamn stupid. But I would, in my head, I still feel like, but I have to wrap it. I can't just give you just a box. It's just, I think it's just the way that I was.
PS4 or a PS5. I mean, you wrap that.
Yeah.
Okay, because when you open it, you're like, wow, a PS5. But if you're opening just a box and it's just nothing.
No, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. You still got to wrap it.
It matters.
I'm sorry. No, it doesn't. But see, there's an age gap between us.
I get it, but
I'm still, I don't know. I still am in the because I know it's a lot of conversations we have. I feel like but you got 80s mentality things with some things, but
yes, I do. But like that back then, it was a little bit different. Things are packaged different. Amazon wasn't a thing in the 80s.
Yeah, but you still got to wrap it. It just looks, I don't know, like, oh man, this is it's I don't know how to even explain it. I don't even think I can explain it. It's just, no, you gotta wrap it. You have to wrap it. Even if it's just a plain box that says nothing, you have to wrap it. I'm sorry.
I just don't get it.
Yeah. I mean, you don't have to. And maybe your friends are, your friends might be the same way. You might be like, well, what the fuck's the point of wrapping a gift?
I don't think they would be. I think that nobody thinks about it the way I think about it.
Yeah.
Everybody just expects it that way, and I just don't see the appeal. Like, if somebody just handed me a box and says, here's your Christmas present, I'm like, okay. Like,
I'd be like, fuck you, I'm not opening up this shit. It's not wrapped. You didn't do anything. But then you'd be like, well, I bought it. I don't give a fuck. You didn't do anything. You didn't gotta wrap it. It's Christmas. No.
But I mean, like, I gave you your mug, and it was in a gnome box.
Yeah, that was fine because it was Christmassy. It was a Christmassy box.
So what you're saying is I should seek out a Christmassy box and then I don't have to worry about wrapping it.
If you can get a big ass Christmassy box that's bigger than those polytainer boxes, then yeah. If it was, you can't. I don't know. You can't just give a regular. If you would find a Christmassy box, festive, then I would be okay with that. But
what about a box, and inside the box, there's a bunch of smaller wrapped gifts, but the box on the outside isn't wrapped?
Oh no, that's fine. Yeah. If you're if you're using, but that big box is merely for transportation, so I'm okay with that. That's not the gift. The gifts are still wrapped, but the big box is not. I'm okay with that. But if you hand me a box and this is your gift, you just take it right back to the store and return that fucker because I'm not opening it. No, I'm not. I'm lying. I'm not that petty.
Man, I just don't get it. Like, I don't see.
Yeah.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Maybe the commercialism of Christmas is getting to me.
Maybe, but I don't know. Like I said, I don't have any really good reason. It's just because that's what you wrap it.
There's a certain level of my age that's coming with practicality versus, usefulness or I don't even know what the word I'm looking for is. Like, it just seems like pointless to do that.
Yeah.
Because it's not going to sit under their tree.
Mm-hmm.
They're going to open it that day. The day I walk it in their house.
Yeah.
We're minutes away from them opening it. So, like, the wrapping paper I literally just used is going to be garbage sooner than later.
Yeah.
The appeal of wrapping paper, nice wrapping paper, would be to have it look nice under your tree.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. But no. Yeah. This is yeah. I think we're done with this argument. It's
is the standstill. This is the standstill that happens between me and Mitch on a weekly basis. There's no agree to disagree. There is it's just black and white.
Yep. It's like no, you got it. I like it. Don't get me wrong. Because anytime we have like huge gifts for Izzy, I just absolutely cringe at the thought of having to wrap it. It's like, oh, this is such a pain in the ass. But I still wrap it. I mean, and even if it wasn't for it, because of course when it's your kid, but even if it's for somebody else, I'm like, nah, you gotta wrap it.
What about like a bike?
Well, you can't really wrap a bike, can you?
Some people do.
I don't know if I would be able to wrap a bike. So I guess a bike would be different because that would be one of those that would be like, now you could put like a bow on it and be like, hey, come on outside, and boom, there it is. I don't know, because he never rode bikes. She was never a bike rider, so we never really had to do this. So you threw me for a little bit of a loop here.
Okay, how do you feel about bagging?
I'm okay with bagging.
Like a gift
I'd rather
bag
be
with tissue paper?
Yeah, I'm okay with it. I'm a wrapping paper guy though, but in a pinch. No, not even in a pinch. No, putting it in a bag's fine.
I just feel like there are certain sizes that shouldn't be worried about.
I don't know. My head's starting to hurt now.
Okay, we'll just pass it on. Whatever. I'll keep y'all updated. By the next episode, you'll know whether we wrapped that box or not. Not going to have an argument with my wife about it. It's not going to happen.
No.
She wants to wrap it. We'll fucking wrap it. I guess.
I would wrap it. I would just wrap it and be on with your day and enjoy the holidays.
Just.
Oh man, this is good shit.
All right, so the U.S. produces 1.6 billion candy canes each year. Americans send 1.5 billion cards annually. Again, waste of fucking money.
Yeah, Christmas cards are stupid. We've already talked about that.
Yeah.
And like I said last week, how long do you keep them? How long do you leave them out? That whole shit. Oh wow, so is this about candy? So late end to end candy. I'm assuming this is for candy canes.
It doesn't. I see this, but I don't know what it is.
Day. Late end to end, they would stretch because that looks like. Yeah, it's got to be candy canes.
I think it's the Christmas lights.
Is it? Oh, because it's hanging on Christmas lights. Yeah, this graphic is really stupid. So if you lay something, either lights or candy canes, from end to end, they would stretch for nearly 167,000 miles and would circle the equator 6.7 times. I guess it'd be a little more interesting interesting if it was. They also look like that picture. Almost looks like candy canes, though.
Maybe that is what that is. That's a lot. Oh yeah, I guess there's a little graphic of the Earth with candy. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah, because 1.76 billion candy canes is the same as 167,000 miles worth of candy canes. That's
Dude,
a lot of sucking.
So much sugar.
Yeah. Wow. Let's see. So then here we go. The top Christmas tree producers.
Pennsylvania.
Pennsylvania. Looks like North Carolina.
Is that one of the Virginias? No, maybe that is Carolina.
Yeah, that's North Carolina.
North Carolina. Definitely Seattle.
Yeah, so we got Washington,
Or
Oregon,
Washington.
Michigan, and Wisconsin. It looks like.
Huh.
Be nice if these people actually, for us old people, figure out what the states were to tell us what the hell the states were instead of us trying to fucking learn geography again.
Yeah. It also says Christmas trees are grown in all 50 U.S. states, so...
Yeah. U.S. towns with Christmassy names. We got North Pole, Alaska. Oh, we got two different... No, AK, Arkansas.
Is that Arkansas? Wait a minute.
No, AK is Alaska. Arkansas is AR.
Okay.
Yeah, I think. So then we got Georgia and Indiana both have towns called Santa Claus. And then we got Noel, M.O. I believe M.O. is Missouri.
Yeah, the city name is spelled J-K-M-N-O-P. That's fucking weird.
That is weird. Then we got Rudolph, Wisconsin, Dasher, Georgia. So Georgia's got a Santa Claus and a Dasher. How about that?
Wow.
And then we got Snowflake, Arizona, and Holly Springs, Michigan, I believe.
So you want to know something I just found out about reindeer?
Absolutely.
So both male and female reindeer grow antlers.
No shit.
Yeah, and only male reindeer get antlers in the summertime. Then they lose them in the winter, and female get them in the winter. So that means, despite all the magical properties, all of 9 of Santa's reindeer are female.
Wow. That's a mind blower right there.
Right?
God dang. Huh.
So unless they're specifically magical and those ones don't count, they're all females.
Wow. That is awesome.
Crazy.
That is pretty nuts.
How nuts is it, Mitch?
Damn it. That is hold on, it's gonna be, let's go Ruby Chestnut. It's a 9 out of 10. It's a Ruby Chestnut.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Ruby chestnuts roasting on an open fire. Okay.
Beautiful.
The American military installations overseas receive 30 million pounds of holiday mail each year. That's good. Good for them.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. And in more post office stuff, roughly 30% of the population visits a post office during the holidays. I figured
not I.
Yeah. Trying to think last time I went into a post office. I think it was to send something for autumn. Yeah, it wasn't Christmas related. I don't think I'll be going there anytime soon. So, yeah.
So I'm gonna look something up for this next fact.
Okay.
All right, so, well, of course. Oh, the price of a U.S. stamp currently is 66 cents.
It's up to 66.
Yeah.
Good God. That's
so
stupid.
I agree.
Wow.
So if you take that 66 cents times what's the number?
It
Or is
was 15.8 billion.
Just go 15 billion. How many zeros are in billion?
9?
That's like 9,900,000 or no, $9,900,000,000. How is that even? No, there's no way.
No, that's right. Because if there's 15.8 billion cards, letters, and packages, and then if just a stamp is 66 cents, so just even saying that's not even counting packages, because packages are going to be a hell of a lot more. So we're even lowballing it. No, that'd be right. About $9 billion.
But like, look here, the U.S. Postal Service sells over 1.3 billion winter holiday stamps a year. So 1.3, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 79. Wait, that's not how you do it. 1 billion 300 million.
Yeah.
Is that it? Times
Yeah.
66.
Yep.
That's 660 million. 198,000. No, 660 billion? That's a fucking lot. It feels like that's too much.
Well, no, because you just said if there's 1.8, you said how many stamp? 1.3 billion?
Yeah.
Yeah, so then if a stamp is 66 cents, you're looking at, it would be less than a billion, so it would be a couple hundred, it'd be quite a few hundred million.
Yeah, but this number is 660,198,000,000.
Yeah, 661 million.
660.
No, wait, no, there's too many zeros.
660
Oh,
billion.
it'd be 6 zeros, not 8, not 9 0. I'm an idiot, because 6 zeros
is a million.
If you had a 1 and then 6 zeros would be a million. No. Yeah, a 1 in 6 zeros is a million, so a 1 in 9 zeros is a billion. Yeah.
I'm getting to the bottom of this. Let's see. If a stamp is 66 cents and there is 1.3 billion sold, how much is generated in revenue?
Oh, see, my calculator won't even let me get into the billions.
Really?
Yeah. Huh. Bullshit.
That is bullshit. Trying to get the answer here.
Yeah, because I just tried to use the calculator on my phone, and I can only get to 999 million.
All right, 1.3 billion times 66 cents each is 858 million. Okay.
Oh, there we go. Okay, yeah.
I don't know what I was doing wrong, but
yeah,
that's a lot.
That is a lot. So the post office makes pretty sweet coin during the holidays
on just stamps.
Yeah,
that's ridiculous.
Yep.
All right, let's we already talked movies pretty much. Do you want to just get into the songs?
Yeah, we'll do like I said, I just looked this up this morning. It is, the website is going, the iTunes top 100 Christmas songs. And it's as of this year so far. Number 1 is no shocker to anybody. It is going to be All I Want for Christmas Is You by Mariah Carey. Release date October 28th, 1994.
Wow.
I was the ripe old age of 16 when it came out.
Dang.
Driving a car. I don't think I had a girlfriend at the time.
Not to make you feel older, but I was only 4.
You dick. I had a sweet 1984 Subaru GL turbo car. It was so cool because it had it was an 84, but it had a push button 4-wheel drive, which, you know, in the 80s that was pretty cool. And my whole dashboard was electronic.
That's
digital.
awesome.
Digital speedometer, which again at that time was really freaking awesome. I felt like Michael Knight, felt like Knight Rider.
Huh.
Yeah. So
number 2.
Number 2.
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree with from Brenda Lee. Released. I was negative 90 years old when this came out.
That can't be right. It was released in 19. That's too catchy to be a 1900.
1900, bro.
That's not
No
right.
way.
There's no possible way it was
Hold on.
1900.
Hold on. 1900?
It's because it's current Billboard 100. No, this is stupid. It had to have been in the 60s.
Yeah, Brenda Lee's still alive.
Yeah.
She would be 123. There's no way. No, she'd be more than that because she was like 16 when that was written.
What the hell? Oh my god.
Oh, I can't even find the information.
Yeah, because so something's not right because it's saying it was released on January 1st, 1900. They must have had some sort of glitch or something.
The official music video. She's old as dirt in the official music video. What is going on?
Huh.
Rocking Around the Christmas Tree. Let's see. Recorded by Brenda Lee in 1958.
So this thing's 58 years off.
Yeah,
I do like that song. I do like that song.
It's he released the music video for the song in December 2023.
Really?
This year.
Yeah.
What
that's
the hell?
They just released?
Dude, that's so weird.
That is weird.
63 years it's been on the Hot 100.
Wow. That
there you have it, guys. This song is 123 years old, according to iTunes.
Yeah. Oh my god. Well, then number 3, we've got Christmas / Sarajevo 1224 from Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Huh.
Yeah. That must be the where they're jamming on the guitar and shit.
Yeah, that's the dun 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 dun.
Oh, I thought that was a lot later than 96.
That's like Carol of the Bells though, because it goes.
Yeah. So they call it what's that? Christmas / Sarajevo.
Yeah, that's weird.
That is weird.
There's a new one here. Brand new. Wrap Me Up with Jimmy Fallon and Meghan Trainor.
It sucks.
Really?
It sucks. We were listening to Christmas music on the way to State College the other day, and this one popped up, and it's garbage. Absolute crap.
I'm listening to it right now, a 30-second clip. It's not bad.
No, it is. It is. No. I think what it is, I'm not a big fan of Jimmy Fallon.
Oh.
He seems like a phony to me. And Meghan Trainor's okay, I guess. I mean,
this guy's a phony.
He's a big fat phony.
See, DJ Play a Christmas Song is a brand new Cher song.
I don't think I've ever heard this.
Wow.
I'm listening to it now. Doesn't sound terrible.
It's so Cher.
It is very Cher. Okay, so number 6 is my favorite. Last Christmas by Wham. Should be higher. Last Christmas I gave you my heart.
Good stuff. I love
It
that
is
song.
good stuff. It's great. The music video's sad because you feel bad for George Michael. Well, you realize when he's eyeing up a girl that's not really what he's eyeing up, but still, it's all good. I still feel bad for him. Like, how did people not know that he was gay?
I don't know, man.
You know, I mean, but he's awesome though. Gay or not, I don't care. I loved Wham. I liked his solo career. Dude was fucking awesome. He had some damn good songs.
Hell yeah.
Yeah.
Number 7 is Snowman by Sia.
Don't know
I like
if
her hair.
Yeah. I'm listening to it now. Okay. Oh, okay. Yeah, that's not bad.
Not very Christmassy, but I like it.
Yeah. Then we got number 8 is the Christmas song, Merry Christmas to You by Nat King Cole. Release
Classic.
date 1955. That is a good one.
That's the chestnuts roasting.
Yep, that's a good one. Where are we at now?
Number 9.
Underneath the Tree by Kelly Clarkson. It's been out for 10 years now. Some of these I gotta listen to because they're these newer ones. Oh, okay, that is a good one. I do like that one too.
The tree. This one, I didn't even know this was a thing. Santa Tell Me naughty version?
Ooh,
What?
yeah.
By Ariana Grande. What's the naughty version?
I don't know. What's she want Santa to tell her? Yeah. I don't know. She doesn't sound too naughty right there.
No, it sounds pretty normal to me.
Yeah. Yeah. Let's see. Number 11, the Christmas Don't Be Late, the Chipmunk song. That is garbage. Hate the Chipmunks. God, I can't stand them.
I mean, I like it.
Yeah.
Let's see. I'm trying to figure out what makes this the naughty version of the song. There's absolutely nothing in these lyrics that makes this the naughty version.
Oh. So that's just a total lie then.
Oh, maybe in the bridge. The bridge of the song says, "Oh, I want to let him unwrap me like oh oh oh. Get on top of him by that fireplace. Oh oh oh."
Oh, there you go. So
That's the only part.
Yeah, it's not too naughty. I mean, she just wants to ride on Santa's pole, I guess. But what's the big deal? There's the other song about what's that
Fanny
one?
Bright?
Santa Baby. Yeah, that's yeah, Fanny Bright. That bitch.
Jingle Bells.
Yeah.
Jingle Bells is way naughtier than that.
Yeah. Poor Fanny Bright, and trying to do some nasty thing with Fanny. Oh my!
Fell on my ass. Was laughed at. All right, Feliz Navidad, terrible song. Also released in 1900.
Yeah, January 1st, 1900. I'm gonna say Jose Feliciano is that was not done 120 years ago.
Terrible song. I hate that song. I skip it every time.
I do not skip it. I do not.
Anyway, okay.
I can hear your eyes rolling as you did that.
No, I'm kidding. Tell me why you don't skip it.
I don't know. I think it's kind of catchy. I don't know why. I just think it's a little catchy. Kind of Paul McCartney song too. It's a little catchy. I'm not sorry. I don't know why I'm saying I'm sorry. I'm not sorry. I'm fine with that.
It is what it is, man.
It is.
Yeah, so White Christmas is the next one.
Yep.
Classic.
That is
Bing
classic.
Crosby.
Yep. I've never heard this one.
It's good. I really like this
it?
song. Yeah.
So it's Merry Christmas by Ed Sheeran and Elton John. And it was just released 2 years ago, according to sucked, according to this. I'll have to give that one a listen then.
Listen to the preview. It's dope.
Is it dope? Let's see how
Yeah, I
dope
like it. Classic Elton John.
Oh! No, I did hear this. I heard this song the other day. It was when we were listening to Christmas music. It was right after the awful Jimmy Fallon song. I lied. I do know this song. That is a good song.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah. Yep.
I love new Christmas music. All the classics are classics, but I love the new stuff.
Yeah, I'm kind of liking to try to like the newer stuff.
So let's see here. Next one is Wizards in Winter, the instrumental by Trans-Siberian Orchestra.
Okay. Then, no, I know I won't listen to 16. You make it feel like Christmas with Gwen Stefani and Blake Shelton. That's a big old no, thank you.
Oh, that one's all right.
Yeah.
Candy Cane Lane by Sia. I've heard that one. It's okay.
Yeah, that's okay.
Mary,
Here
did
they.
you know?
I was waiting for Pentatonics to show up somewhere. They're all the way
believe it
down
took
at
this
18.
long.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Mary, did you know? That's a catchy one.
Mary, did you know? Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah, they got some dang good songs.
I like Pentatonics.
Yeah, they're not bad at all.
It's the Most Wonderful Time of Year by Andy Williams, which is one of the more overplayed ones.
It is. It is. I will say that this is one that I can listen to a couple times and it's like, all right, I'm done. I have never heard of number 20.
Neither have I.
Wish List by Laura Bryna. It was just released last year.
I don't like it.
No, I don't think I would listen to this one. The preview's pretty shitty. I am very upset. I'm scrolling down here. I'm trying to find my Mannheim Steamroller, and they're nowhere to be found.
No, you're right.
We got Frank Sinatra, Instinct.
Mary, did you know by CeeLo Green? What the? Okay.
I can't imagine. Oh my God. Blue Christmas. Wow, Blue Christmas all the way down to 37.
Elvis?
Yeah.
Ugh, that's the worst one.
Oh, Mele Kalikimaka is 41.
That's a good one.
That is a good one. Little Saint Nick. Oh, Little Saint Nick by Beach Boys. I like that. That's
I do too, yeah. Officially Christmas by Dan and Shay. I like the cover of that. You know, I might leave this up so I can look at more.
Yeah. There's another Mele Kalikimaka. This is very upsetting that I am not seeing. I'm all the way down to 62 and there's no Mannheim.
Dude, you want to know what's worse? I'm all the way down to 82 and there's no Mannheim.
And you're not even, wow, Rudolph doesn't show up until 73. That's a little upsetting.
I can't believe that,
Oh, there they are. Carol of the Bells, Mannheim Steamroller.
What number? I missed
Number
it.
76. Yep, Carol of
Oh,
the
man,
Bells.
I don't even know how I missed that. There you go. At least they're in the top 100.
Yeah. This was their second album, which isn't as good as their first. But it's still good. It's still Mannheim.
There's another John Lennon Happy Christmas, the War is Over. I don't like that song either.
Oh, that song's too depressing.
I'll tell you what though, 87 is Santa Claus is Coming to Town by the Jackson 5. That song rips.
Oh, that is a good one. I'm not
Dude, young Michael Jackson kills that shit.
Yeah. Yep. I just heard something where I heard what Michael Jackson sounded like when he was an adult, what his real voice sounded like.
Yeah,
that high pitch thing was fake.
Yeah.
Which I always kind of thought that. And then, because there was one story a guy said he was talking like Michael Jackson and then he left and then he's like, next thing I know is Michael Jackson's just sitting there and he's like, I didn't think those motherfuckers would ever gonna leave. He said the way it was so deep, he said it just threw him off of how deep his voice was. But there's like
Yeah.
one of his songs that he starts talking, and people just assumed that it was somebody else talking, and here it was actually Michael Jackson.
Yeah, it's crazy. Sometimes you never know. Like,
Yeah.
Gilbert Gottfried is another one. That's not his real voice.
That's right, yes.
It's always weird to hear them talk. You're like, holy shit.
Yeah.
It's
Yeah.
weird. That's how I felt. That's how I felt about like Andrew Lincoln. Like when I first watched Love Actually, I was like, Rick Grimes in this, and I was like, whoa.
Yeah.
Holy smokes, he sounds wild.
Oh, his real voice is so disappointing.
It is. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not as. It's not. It's very wild.
Yeah, I want him to talk like Rick Grimes all the time.
All right, buddy. Well, we're sadly we're pushing 3 hours here, so
Oh my God, we are, aren't we?
yeah.
Oof. That is nasty.
That's
good
gonna
stuff,
be a fun
though.
one. Oh yeah,
Yeah.
it's good. This will probably be pretty well it for the Christmas facts, and maybe we'll do Christmas vacation, and then that's gonna be it for the season.
I think so. I think we've pretty much hit everything we can.
Yep.
Yep.
All right. Well, let's see. Let me do my little what do you call it? A little outro here. I
yeah.
forget. All right. As we wrap up this uproarious journey through the inexplicably sublime, we want to leave you with a challenge. Please share us your thoughts on the topics that we've covered today. What's your take on Christmas and all of the different factoids that you may or may not know about the holiday? If you have a quirky pop culture trend that you want us to explore, or perhaps a mind-boggling question for our curiosity cabinet, please reach out to us and connect with us on social media. Drop your wittiest ideas and become a part of the Ineffably Sublime community. We are on Facebook, TikTok, Threads, and Instagram, and we are available anywhere that you can find a podcast. Don't forget to hit the subscribe button for a guaranteed dose of laughter and enlightenment. And if you like the show, please leave us a review. It really helps other people like yourself find us on the podcatchers. That being said, that's all I got, man.
Yeah. Same here. Feliz Navidad.
Feliz Navidad. I'm gonna go put up the old Ballsack Fir.
There you go.
Wrap my gift in toilet paper and get a couple rounds of flop sweat going on.
You know it. You know it.
That's right. All right, guys. Have a merry one, and we'll see you probably for our Christmas vacation chatter.
Yep.
And then
Catch
that'll
you
be
on the
that.
Flippity flop.
There you have it. We have been your guides through the wonderfully weird, and we can't wait to dive deeper into these categories in future episodes. Stay tuned for more unpredictable, edgy, and uniquely hilarious content. And remember, it's a strange world out there, but it's all part of the ineffable, the sublime, and the magnificently bizarre. Thanks for listening, and be sure to stay tuned for more.